जिस तरह का प्यार हमें मिला है, हमारे शो को मिला है, वो मुझे सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू या मैं जब भी लोगों से मिलता हूँ पता चलता है कि वो हमारे शो को कितना पसंद कर रहे हैं। लेकिन इतना पर्सनल मैं किसी से इस तरीके की बात नहीं कर पाया और ना ही जान पाया। बट हाँ, मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ हमारी ऑडियंस का कि उन्होंने आश्रम को इतना प्यार दिया कि 1.6 बिलियन लोगों ने इसे देखा और प्यार दिया और इसे मतलब सबसे बड़ा शो बना दिया इंडिया का। तो उनका शुक्रगुजार हूँ। बस हाँ, उनसे प्यार मिलता रहता है जैसे आपने बताया, और मैं अपने आप को बहुत सौभाग्यशाली मानता हूँ इसके लिए। थैंक यू
audience for being here. It feels great that we finally get to have a press meet, because post-pandemic this must be a wonderful thing. The love our show has received, and we all are so elated to be here. Now moving on to the character Babita that Sir has given. Kya bolu? It's very important that we've just seen her like a person who just comes into like a very like she probably uses her prowess and everything to do, but you'll see a lot more this season. And I guess women are given responsibilities, and I'm sure in this season you'll find that they can take over. Yeah.
Thank you to, of course, Prakash sir, and thank you to Gautam sir for giving me this opportunity. And I keep telling people that मैं ऐसे वक्त पे प्रकाश जी के पास गया काम मांगने के लिए जब मेरे पास काम नहीं था और कोई काम नहीं दे रहा था, और प्रकाश जी ने अपना दरवाज़ा खोला मेरे लिए और आश्रम का दरवाज़ा खोला मेरे लिए. एंड it was just absolutely unexpected, the kind of love that Aashram got and the kind of love Tinka Singh got in the show, and I'm going to always be eternally grateful for that. So that's number one. Number two, Tinka, of course, I'm guessing brings in some sense of relief to the show. इतना कुछ हो रहा है शो में, तो टिंका के बारे में ज़्यादा तो मैं कुछ नहीं कहूँगा, बट I'm just want to say it's going to be very exciting. Tinka is not just going to be, singing and fooling around this time. A lot more is going to happen in the plot with Tinka Singh. So I'm just very excited and just very grateful. And Tridha Jha, of course, was one of the main reasons why I got the show. So thank you so much.
I think it's a joint responsibility of the women and the family around them as well. India is a country wherein we kind of get susceptible to magicians, babas, looking for magic to happen through them, or just to for a spiritual journey. But spirituality is a lot to do with within. Then to just make somebody a medium, we do need people that we can look up to. But at the end of the day, they are also human beings. And I think that's what we've tried to show here, that don't give somebody the power to rule your life and let go of your own sensibility or intelligence in the process. Have faith, and have faith on the God above. And when you're making somebody the medium, just give them that much importance, while your individuality also is there enough to make the right decisions and not get carried away. So yeah, I think Aashram that way is a very, very important series. We've highlighted something that hasn't been spoken about in the past that much, and that's why I believe everybody related to it so much, because all of us have faced similar situations somewhere, and that's quite difficult to digest, but you all have, I believe.
जो धर्म और आस्था की आड़ में, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ जो गुरुकुल है, धर्म है, अध्यात्म है, संस्कृति है, और जो गुरु हैं, इनकी बहुत गहरी और पुरानी परंपरा है। और चूंकि वहां तक पहुंचना कठिन होता है, इसलिए आम आदमी आसान तरीका ढूंढना चाहता है अपनी इनसिक्योरिटी से निकलने के लिए, और उस खोज को, उस विश्वास को बरगलाने के लिए, गलत इस्तेमाल करने के लिए ऐसे हमारे बीच में से कई लोग खड़े हो जाते हैं और गुरु बन जाते हैं। जिनको खुद का ज्ञान नहीं है, वो दूसरों को ज्ञान देने शुरू हो जाते हैं। तो लगभग इन सबों के चरित्र ऐसे ही हैं, चाहे वो आपने जिनका नाम लिया वो या और भी कोई बहुत सारे हैं, उनके चरित्र ऐसे ही होते हैं। वो इस तरह का व्यवहार, इस तरह का व्यभिचार, इस तरह की विकृति उनके व्यवहार में जो है वो होती ही है। तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं वो शेड्स तो मिल ही जाएंगे। तो हमने हमेशा ये मेंटेन किया कि हमने किसी एक को ख्याल रख के उसकी जीवनी या उसके कर्मों पे नहीं बनाए। इसमें सबके थोड़े थोड़े जो पब्लिक डोमेन में सारी बातें हैं, उनको समझते हुए रियलिटी को नज़र में रखते हुए फिक्शन क्रिएट किया है कि इसके ताने बाने किस तरह से काम करते हैं, इंटरनल और दोनों एक्सटर्नल। और मुझे खुशी है इस बात की आपको कहने में कि जो प्लेटफॉर्म है MX प्लेयर, उसने हमें आज़ादी दी इस कहानी को इंटरप्रेट करने के लिए। उसने साथ दिया। जो क्रिएटिव टीम है, जो कंटेंट हेड है, गौतम है या तेजपाल हैं या वहाँ के जो भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल लोग हैं, तो इस वजह से ये इस तरह से बन पाई है।
And all of you, post-COVID, as Tridha said, that it's like a good thing that we all have had like a get-together. Yes, both of them are giving me quite a tough time. And Prakash Ji has, in fact, given a lot of layers to my character, which would help me face them pretty well.
Firstly, thank you all for being here and thank you for the response to our show. Under the captaincy of Prakash sir, the role of a journalist was easy to play because, I mean, you know, the inputs he gave me for my character really helped me in playing my character truthfully and honestly. And I mean, he is a journalist and he's that sort of a human being who is practical and selfless, and he basically, without caring for his own life and limb, he goes out and helps people. When he sees somebody being exploited, he probably is one of the few people in the beginning of the series that sees the exploitation of Baba and sees Baba for who he is. So, I mean, the script was very well written, and like I said, under Prakash sir's guidance, it was easy to play the character, and it was very fulfilling to play such a part because hardly in life are we called upon to speak for somebody, not for ourselves. We, you know, selflessly doing something for something else. I've always wanted to do, and fortunately, through the character, I got to do that. So.
Aashram chapter 1 and 2 has actually been watched by 160 million unique viewers. That's an unprecedented number for anybody to watch any kind of show. Probably the most watched show on the planet, if not the most watched show on the planet. When we launched chapter 2, within 17 hours we had 50 million views. It's interesting to say that, even out of the 160 million unique viewers that watched the show, 60 million actually came only from Mumbai and Delhi NCR. And the interesting part is that when we launched the trailer a week back, within 6 hours of launch, it was trending at #1 across all social media sites organically. That's the power of a good show. And, like I said, that this is the kind of love and affection that the end consumer, the end viewer has given to this particular show. And to make it possible, I'd really like to thank a lot of people who made this possible, starting with my teammate, Tejpal, who's worked with me across the 3 seasons, the brilliant cast and crew of Aashram. You'll meet a lot of them here today. Without their effort, their passion, this is not going to be possible.